Hello, my friends. Welcome to another Stampin' for Fun Tuesday video. Let's see how we're doing. If we're live, let me see if I can share this into um, the group so that everybody can enjoy. Let's see how that goes. But if you're joining live, say hello in the comments. I'd love to connect with you. Let's see. Hope I'm in the right place. I want to share it into a group. Let's see. Hopefully we can find the right group. Okay. Okay, I think we are a go. Okay, friends, if you're joining live, say hello in the comments. Let me know where you're from. Oops. Whoops. Okay. And I'll tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Genevieve Coe. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. I love to stamp. I love to create. And you might think it's because I am a naturally crafty person. I would say, no. But what I love a lot is just chatting with ladies around the table. And I love the product that makes it so easy for me. And so that's kind of how I fell into enjoying paper crafting. And let me tell you, it has helped me through many stages of my life, when the kids were babies, when they were teenagers, during the pandemic, so I am so glad that I've got this really happy hobby, happy experience to enjoy. So I know that I haven't been as regular as I used to be with my Tuesday videos. So many of you will probably be watching the replay, but I will go live on Tuesdays whenever I can, typically at 9 a.m. So the best way to know if I'm going live or not is to subscribe to my email newsletter list. So you can easily subscribe just at my link tree, just hit subscribe, and then you'll know. Usually I send out an email the morning of if I'm planning to go live. And that's also the best way to be in the know with everything that's happening. I take my little Stampin' Up! Business pretty seriously because I just want to be there to support you in your crafting endeavors, whether you're brand new, whether you've crafted for a long time, whether you're just trying out paper crafting and you're not sure. Stampin' Up! Has so many different things to help you in that journey. And you can think of me as just the person to kind of help lead you in the right direction, depending what your goals are. Okay, so I've got a variety of different things. And this summer, I took a little bit of time off just to enjoy the summer with my husband. It was like the first time, I think, where it was really a summer where the kids were all busy. And so it was really like a couple summer, almost felt like a little, a little honeymoon. So hi, Rose. I'm glad you can join live. So it was a really great summer. So I thought that I should have like a little relaunch party to relaunch the fall and change some things up. And so for those of you who have been watching my Tuesday videos, you kind of know the whole scoop because I've been sharing all the way along of what's going on. But today I thought I would just share kind of a recap of our relaunch party. And I thought we'd stamp the cards that we made at the party and show you some new product because I don't know if you know, but there's a new scrapbooking brochure that has come out from Stampin' Up! So it is a virtual brochure. So if you're on my email newsletter list, you would have gotten a link to see that. I'm wondering if there's a way to see it online. But anyway, I'm going to show you some of those products today so that you can see it kind of for real in the camera. And if you have any questions whatsoever, drop them in the comments. I am happy to answer them as best I can. And I just love connecting with you. So let's talk about my party that I had on Sunday. The way I had it set up is I took over my whole house, not the upstairs, like not my bedrooms, but the main level and the basement and the backyard was all dedicated to my relaunch party / BOGO event. And so it was kind of fun because some of the ladies who know about my famous BOGO table were lined up at my back gate even before 1 p.m. just so that they could be first to see all the things on the table. So what I do is I kind of put out my previously used retired product. Some of them was new actually that I just hadn't gotten around to using on the table. And then whatever the ladies picked from there, then they could purchase new product for equal value. So that's why it's called a buy one, get one. And it feels like a real deal because you walk out with your bag of stuff. Plus there's an order going in for another batch of stuff, but you only paid kind of that one price. So that was fun having that. And my husband is a star managing the BOGO table in the backyard. But it was nice. It was the first time, well, I guess during the pandemic, I sort of had one in the backyard. But so we just had the sale part in the backyard. So it didn't feel as crowded. So inside, kind of the main table, we had some stamping and then like snacks in the kitchen. And then I just had little signs that said station 1, station 2, station 3. And so everybody could visit each of the stations. So let me tell you some of the stations. One of the stations was the prize raffle station. So for doing things like signing up for classes or booking a party or anything like that, you would get raffle tickets. And then you could visit my son in the basement here. He was at station 4 and he would help get your raffle tickets and you could choose what bins to put it in. So I may as well announce the winners from that. So Leslie, you won 2 things. Leslie L, you won the Garden Walk DSP and the Enjoy the Adventures, Memories and More. Barb Henry, you won the Thoughtful Designs specialty paper. And then Samantha T, you won the Just Kidding Designer Series paper. And then Cheryl T won the Trusty Toolbox DSP. And Jen C won the Beside Me stamp set. So I'll be in touch with you. Karen G and Janice R, I am bringing your prizes. You won prizes as well, but I'm bringing it to Lunch, Laugh, and Craft today because you guys are going to be there. Okay, so if you didn't get to come to my relaunch party, don't worry. You also have the chance to win prizes because if you are a Team Stick member, so a team member on the team, you get access to a special VIP virtual party. It basically has like 16 mini creative classes in this exclusive Facebook group. So you can go in there if you're a Team Stick member or if you've shopped with me in the past year. Okay, so I don't know if any of you watching have seen those little videos in that exclusive group. Oh my gosh, it's mind-blowing. So if you like I tried to email everybody the exclusive Facebook link if you shopped with me in the past year or you're a Team Stick member. Okay, so if you haven't clicked on that link to join the group because those videos are only going to be there until September 19th and then they'll be gone. Okay, so you want to watch it right away. Because it's going to help you with all understanding how to use lots of the new things and the techniques you'll learn. Oh my goodness, so exciting. If you're not a team member or you've never shopped with me in the past year, shop now, take advantage and shop now. And I will give you the invite into that group so you get access to those 16 mini classes. Okay. In addition, as a thank you for shopping with me, you will also, if you shop online, you'll also get a free gift from me. So for those of you who shopped with me in August, I just mailed out the gifts yesterday. So you can keep an eye for that. So that's just my way of saying thanks for taking care of your order and choosing me as your demonstrator, and the ease of shopping online gives you that extra perk. Okay, so your order just has to be a minimum of $60 or more. So that was what happened at the party. As I talked about things coming up, there was the raffle prize station. I had a scrapbooking station. So why don't we look at the new scrapbooking product? Let's see. Okay, so tell me in the comments if you have ever scrapbooked before, because I actually started with paper crafting by scrapbooking, and it was like the way I wasn't crafty. I told you that. So I didn't start scrapbooking to be crafty. I started scrapbooking because I just like remembering nice vacations I've been on, or even like my kids, just little stories and little moments. And, you know, I find that life is beautiful. La vie est vraiment belle. Like life is beautiful. So it's just a way to kind of remember those stories and remember those things and put them in an album and just enjoy them for days to come. So, and for generations to come, actually. So let's take a look at the scrapbooking product if you haven't seen it before. It's going to be hard because I don't know what's wrong with my camera. I don't know. It looks tiny today instead of, I don't really understand why it looks so, I don't know, tiny. But hopefully you can still see things. So anyway, everyone who came to the little party got like the 2 make and take projects, just a little gift. Somebody was asking where I got these cute little boxes, and they were from a previous Paper Pumpkin add-on. And they were like so cute and easy to make. And I thought, oh, wouldn't that be fun to have that in there? And then little class schedule. Okay, so let's take a look at the scrapbooking product. So some of you, I can hear you now, are already saying like, I don't scrapbook. I'm not crafty that way. I don't, da, da, da. Okay, no excuses, guys, because Stampin' Up! Has come out with scrapbooking workshop kits. Okay, so there are 4 to choose from right now. I'm sure this is a line they're going to continue for a while. So, but you let Stampin' Up! Know. I mean, I'm certainly going to let them know how much I love it, but so there's this one, there's a Halloween's Memories one. And so if you can kind of see, this is a kit in the sense that everything you need except the adhesives and the paper trimmer, and sometimes if you want to color things, it doesn't include the markers, but all the kind of consumable paper pieces are inside, plus the instructions. See, this little paper is the instructions that has a cutting guide so that you can create 6 12 by 12 scrapbook pages. Isn't that crazy? So I really want to do here's another one. Okay, so you can get like these winter scrapbook pages done. And so what I did is I sat down because I thought Thanksgiving's coming up. I'm gonna do the autumn one, and I sat down and I did it. Okay, here's another Christmas one so you can see. Okay, so the idea is that it's a kit. The instructions are there, but I feel like it would be really fun to do it together. So I was kind of thinking we could have like a scrapbooking support group. So tell me in the comments if that kind of interests you at all, because I thought every month, wouldn't it be great to sit down and create these pages together? You can come to my basement and mark them, or we can do it online. And then by the end of 6 months, you'll have 36 scrapbook pages done. All you have to do is just drop your photos in there and boom, and write your stories. Writing the story, writing the memories is so important, such an important part of memory keeping. Okay, but look at these. I got this done. Like it took time, but it was so enjoyable because the instructions were all there. Okay. Tell me what you think in the comments, guys. Look at that, 6 scrapbook pages done. I almost cannot wait to get some photos in there. I'll show you again once I get the photos put in there. I do have some photos already of the kids outside in the fall. We have been doing some walking. So that was one of the stations for people to just see the scrapbook station. I had an inspiration station where I put up samples of cards that use the new holiday mini catalog product. So I keep getting more swap cards in the mail. So I thought I would show you some. Okay, this is the Nests of Winter or something. I should get my mini catalog to show you. Oh, we're going to use this one today, the Reindeer Days. Look at how cute these are. Thank you, Jacinth. It's great to be part of the demonstrator community and participate in swapping the ideas that we get. Okay, this is more like an online exclusive. This isn't from the mini catalog. Who sent this to me? Hetty. Okay. pretty. So this is some beautiful, I think it's called Green and Gold from the Online Exclusives line. This is super gorgeous. Some of these cards I might be using for future classes, so I can get excited about that. Oh, here's another one. Oh my gosh. I didn't like, this set didn't catch my eye in the beginning, but with the beautiful swap cards I've been receiving, I did a presentation at work with this one, or help people with a presentation. So I only know the word, the nid hivernal. I only know it in French. Okay, nests of winter. Nests of winter. Okay, so this bundle. So that's where like that DSP comes from there. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so that was another station at my event, was the inspiration station. So yeah, keep an eye. I have all these swap cards to open. It's gonna be like, oh, with a cup of coffee and enjoy them. So fun. Okay, and then of course we can't forget that I had a stamping station at my event. So let's do some stamping. So that I can show you some of the products in action. I also had a station where I talked about my membership. So maybe I'll tell you about if you don't know about my membership, you can always check my link tree. I think there's information about my membership, or check in the description of the video. Okay, but I bet you guys are eager to stamp. So you can just watch and see what I create. I love to make stamping easy for you. I love to make creating easy and accessible for you. And Stampin' Up! Helps us so much with that, with their different kits, with their different products, and their products coordinate. So it is, I mean, I wanted to, okay, before I change direction here, as I was talking about the scrapbooking kits, I forgot to tell you you can buy it separately. So you can buy some of these products separately, not in the kit. And one of the new products that released is the two-tone 12 by 12 paper. So if you guys are part of my membership, you'll see our monthly technique video is coming this week on Thursday. And I'm actually using 12 by 12 because it's very good for certain fancy folds and certain boxes, 3D items and stuff. So anyway, but this 12 by 12 is a little more lighter weight. It's called two-tone cardstock. And that's because there are two tones. So one side is darker, one side is lighter. And in fact, I don't know if you can see there, but this is different from our milled cardstock. I mean, Stampin' Up! Is famous for our milled heavyweight cardstock. It's dyed all the way through. It's gorgeous. This is, you could use it for scrapbooking because you don't want your albums to weigh 10,000 pounds. So that's why it's a little lighter weight. But also having the white core in the middle allows you to do techniques such as tearing and see like the white core and give some fun effects that way. But also having the two-tone allows you to kind of layer, get different tones and interest within your project. Okay, so I wanted to show you that in person because I know it's in the little brochure and you might look at it online and not really understand what that's all about. So I wanted to show you that two-tone cardstock. So you can easily purchase that now. It's all available. Okay, and I told you about my shopping specials. Okay, let's start stamping here. So in my little packet, at the event, I had everything pre-cut. So we just need to add kind of ink and go for it. So this is a 5.5 by 8.5 sheet of cardstock. Where did my paper trimmer go? Oh, here it is. Please hold. Let me get my paper trimmer. I know you can see a bit behind me in my craft room. I already cleaned it up a bit, but it was exciting to have everyone over, and the whole house was full of chatter, and people met people they had never met before. And so that's why I love our little hobby here, because it's about connection and creating pretty things. So I scored it at 4.25 to create the card base. Oh, okay. And then before I stick this on, one tip I have is I always like to stamp before I stick. Okay, so I am going to be using, Oh, I didn't grab this. Please hold. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I am using the Sentimental Wishes. Sentimental Wishes stamp set. There is a die that coordinates. Anyway, so instead of please hold again, I'll just keep going. So this actually coordinates with some designer series paper. You can only see a little strip of it here. Do I have it? Please hold. Okay. So what you're going to love about the sentiment, so there is a stamp set, there is a die that coordinates, and there's designer series paper. So I guess why it's called Sentimental Wishes is it has sort of like a vintage kind of feel. Like this little paper reminds me so much of like those Rudolph cartoons I would watch when I was little, those Christmas shows. And the special thing about this paper is every package of this paper sold is part of Stampin' Up's Give Back program. And so $4 will be donated to a local charity that helps support children. So yeah, so I'm using a tiny bit of that paper. See, coordinating. We've got the coordinating paper, coordinating stamp set. And look at how easy this card comes together. I'm going to use this sort of holly image here. Grab a block. Okay, and then I am just going to stamp using Pretty Peacock. So Pretty Peacock, just to coordinate with what's in the designer series paper. We love matchy-matchy. And this is what I love about it. I don't have to be an artist to create at all. I just tap and stamp. Tap and stamp. So I'm just kind of, okay. Can you see that? See the detail in that stamp? There's even shading in there. So I thought that was beautiful. And I'm just going to put a strip of that paper right there. But before I do, I'm going to grab some Wink of Stella. And I am just going to color in these holly leaves. And so what'll happen, the liquid of the Wink of Stella actually causes the ink to bleed a little bit. And that's what I want, because I think it gives it kind of it adds a little bit of color to the Wink of Stella. So it's not just silver, but okay. There we go. Okay, so we'll do that here. Look at how easy it is. Oh, I'm not that great coloring inside the lines, but I'm not worried because I just want the ink to bleed a little bit in and, of course, add a little bling bling. Who doesn't love a little bling bling in their holiday cards? Can never go wrong with the bling bling. Okay, so we'll do that. That might take a second to dry, and then we will put the, here's my adhesive. Everything's all over the place. Oh, I'm out of adhesive here. Well, we might get a little bit. Okay. You know how I can tell I'm almost out? Because I can see this orange thing. That's how I know I'm almost at the end. Okay. Okay, and then of course we want to color in the berries. So I believe this paper uses the Poppy Parade. So I'm going to take the Poppy Parade and just color in my little berries to add a pop of color. Okay. And again, I'm not being super perfect about it. Okay, hopefully you can see that okay. I'll hold it up. Okay, So far, so good. And then I couldn't resist. I love these new dies. They are from this bundle here, called the Christmas Labels bundle. So you might look, and it doesn't show very well in the catalog, I find. Like you kind of see these words and you're like, huh? Why are they like funny angled and all of that? It's so that they coordinate with these super awesome decorative label dies. Okay, so I'm really fascinated by this one. I haven't done a card with that one, but we're going to use this one here. It's already pre-cut. So all I did was run it through the cut and emboss machine, and it just cuts out that shape so perfectly. Okay, I should show you that on camera, but we are making 2 cards today, and I have to go to lunch, laugh, and craft. So I don't want to take too long. Okay, wait, I need the stamp set. Let's grab the stamp here. So there's ones that specifically coordinate with that. So I am going to do the holiday, celebrate the holidays. Okay, and then we'll use our pretty peacock. Okay, and just lightly tap, tap, tap. Our ink pads are very juicy. You don't need to like use superhuman strength. Okay, and then I'm just lining it up and stamping. So it literally just fits in the little parts of that label. And I'll pop that up with some dimensionals. And then put it onto our card base. I like to use the white on white. It's kind of like a tone on tone kind of look there. Okay, so fast and easy. So this was one of the cards that we did at the event yesterday. And just to add a little more bling bling, we've got some basic rhinestones here. What do you guys think? Hopefully it gives you a better sense of some of these products. Okay, and the next one I think was a fan favorite at the event yesterday, so I can't wait to show you the next one. Tell me in the comments what you think of the pretty peacock and the real red combo together. Not real red, that's actually Poppy Parade. So I wouldn't have thought to use pretty peacock for a holiday color, but it gives a nice change from the usual green, right? Okay, so let's keep going. Let's do our second card. And if we want, sorry, I can't resist. I'm just going to put, because it's nice not to have a naked envelope. And our envelopes have a special finish on them that allow you to stamp on them and get a very nice finished look. Okay, they're not like regular envelopes. So that's the power of purchasing with Stampin' Up! Is you get some high quality products. You get products that coordinate, and you like I could pump out a bunch of these for Christmas, and I think the people who get them would be really, really happy to know I took the time to make a card for them. Okay, next I have this fun card. There's actually, it could be almost a no stamping card. Let me just clean this a little bit. Oh, I think everything's packed for lunch, laugh, and craft. Okay, well, forget that idea. Just stamp off the extra here. All my cleaner and everything. It's all packed up for lunch, laugh, and craft. It's going to bug me to put this dirty stamp away. Arg. But if I don't put it away now, it's going to get in my way. Okay. Ta-da, ta-da. Okay, move this out of the way. Okay, next up, oops, let's put this away too. So there's all these different labels in this one. See, I'm trying to put things away because if I don't, then I'll lose them. And that kind of stresses me out. Okay, the next one, you can see all the pieces. It's using some lovely holiday things. So First off is the embossed background. So if you've never seen me dry emboss before, just message me. I'll show you how to do it. But it's using a brand new embossing folder called Forever Plaid. And what's fun about it is that it's extra large. So for those of you that like to do larger cards, this is the embossing folder for you. Hang on. There you go. Okay, so look at how big it is. I mean, so really it also helps when you're preparing for multiples of cards, you can fit two on there at the same time. Okay, so, and I always feel like this Forever Plaid embossing folder, it doesn't have to be for the holidays, right? It just gives a nice cross-hatch kind of look to it. Okay, so that's a new product I wanted to show you, and I wanted to show you how giant it was. Okay, next thing I want to show you is this Reindeer Fun stamp set. So you already saw a cute sample from one of the swap cards that I received here from Jassin. This really showcases the coordinating paper. Okay, of course, this suite has coordinating paper. And it comes in English or French, I think. I'm pretty sure it does. And but what's magical are the dies. Okay, you have to see these dies in action. So let me quickly show you. Okay, so you can create like a window. Where's my mini catalog? Okay, so there's a die that creates like almost like he's peeking through the forest. Okay, I think there's a sample in the catalog with it. Okay, see that? Right? So you can have the deer peeking through, but, oh, they're using the plaid folder too, okay? But over here, when you look at these dies, you'll be like, I don't get it. I don't get it, okay? So let me quickly just grab a little piece here. Just for those of you who haven't seen die cutting before, I think most of you have, but let me see. I'm just looking for a little scrap of paper. Of course, when you want a scrap, there's never a scrap. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't matter. We'll just take this one, for example. Okay, so these three dies create a reindeer head of epic awesomeness. Okay, so let's get my cut and emboss machine here. Okay, just to show those of you who have never used the cut and emboss machine before. Okay. This little thing stuck on there. Okay. Okay, so we'll roll that through. So what it is basically a press. Okay, and it just presses and you get a little pop out at the end, a little cutout. But the cutout has the detail that's already kind of designed in the die. Okay, so what I mean by that is you'll see that this die, when we pop it out, it already has certain details in it. So this has the little squiggly lines on the ears, the eyeballs are popped out, and all of that. So let me show you what happens when we take these three dies and we cut them in three different colors of cardstock. Okay, so let's move this. Okay. Oh, Jennifer, I'm glad you're here as well. I'm sorry you had a hard summer. You know what? Life is sometimes like that. There are just some seasons that are harder than others, aren't they? Aren't there? So even more reason why we should be crafting, because sometimes we need that little mental happy break, right? I was saying earlier, since you're joining a little later, but I was saying earlier that I'm so glad that I've been doing this for so long, because it's seen me through things like when my kids were babies. I mean, that's a special season. And then when they're adolescents, that's a special season. During the pandemic, that was a special season. So anyway, I'm using special in kind of like, quotations, as you can imagine. So, um, yeah, I think I really encourage those of you who haven't taken time to craft lately to do so. If you have trouble using your stash or getting motivated, think about joining my membership, because my membership is really all about um, using the supplies you have. And the membership, you join it simply by being either one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers or a Surprise Box subscriber. And then you're part of the membership and you get a special technique video each month and a craft and chat each month. Okay, so let me show you back to the three. So it's already been die cut, 3 different colors. Okay, and then we're going to layer it. This is the magic, okay? Because it looks very ordinary when it's not glued together. But let's kind of put the 3 together and look what happens. Okay. I like using liquid glue for this, because then you can kind of line it up. Okay, this one, what color is this? This is, I think, copper clay. Look at this cutie pie. Look at this cutie pie. I don't know if you can see. You can even see the whites of his eyes. That's the crumb cake peeking out through the eyeballs. And you can see the black that are from the antlers. That, it just gives him a little button nose there. I don't know if you can see that. But that's it. You just die cut those 3 pieces in 3 different colors. Okay, so you die cut these 3 things in 3 different colors, and you can get all different colors of reindeer. And then you can die cut a wreath, and he can have a wreath around his neck. Okay, so that is so awesome. Oh, Jennifer's asking about the subscription surprise box. It's $35. And if you need shipping, there's an extra $10 on that. So some girls pick up their surprise box, and it's really a surprise packet, because if it was a box, it would cost like $25 to ship. But anyway, I kind of make everything flat. And so did you want to see an example? Let me finish the card, and if I have time, I'll show you an example, Jennifer, of what's in my surprise box. But it's like little consumables, little surprise. It's called a surprise because you don't know what you're going to get, but sometimes it's a quarter pack of paper, half spools of new ribbon, embellishments. Sometimes, like, I've included, like, the scallop gift card box, so it just gives you a little sampling of things. And then that, as a subscriber, that allows you access into my exclusive Facebook group, where some of the girls will work on their paper pumpkin, or some of them will just use the stuff in the surprise box, or they'll just use their stash to make the technique each month. So, and it's just a place for us to connect about crafting. Okay, so let's assemble our card. Let's finish it up. Okay, so this is the same, the 5.5 by 8.5 piece of cardstock scored at 4 1/4. Well, and this is Granny Green, 4 inches by 5 1/4, and dry embossed with the new plaid embossing folder, the extra large plaid embossing folder. Okay, and then this is real red. I don't know, 2.5 inches by 5 inches. And if you want, I think some of the girls, we did like a little flag down here. Let me get some. Very dangerous. This chair rolls like crazy. I'll stand up and I'll think I'm going to sit down, and the chair has rolled across the room. So I'd be very careful. Okay, so we'll just do a little snip. This is how I like to do banners. I kind of snip in the middle and then snip on either side. So if you're interested and it intrigues you, this idea of getting a little surprise package each month, or the crafting box, paper pumpkin each month, and having kind of a happy, crafty community, where you're going to learn a new technique every month and a Zoom craft and chat, then make sure to join my membership. You can find out all the information at my linktree/stampin for fun, I think. I think it's on there. Okay. And then this is the coordinating designer series paper. Oh, look, we could use this side or this side. I'm going to use this side because that's the side I had designed it with. And then this is a circle punched out with our 2 3/8 circle punch. And it is the vellum from the green and gold suite. Let's see. Well, sorry guys, don't know where it is. There it is. Okay, so this vellum is, there's this gorgeous printed vellum, but there's also sort of a white one with little like wintry sort of flecks, but it doesn't have to be winter. It just gives a little, there you go. You can see it better there. Okay, so, okay. Look how cute that is. Okay, I'm going to put where's the dimensionals? Hello, here. Hide that in the middle just to give it I find vellum looks better when it's popped up a little bit. So I'm popping it up a little bit. And then let me just put a dab of glue so this wreath doesn't fall off. Let me just think where I want this. Just a tiny bit of glue here. Wait, do I have, wait. This is like a visual perceptual challenge. Hang on, this way. Okay. Silicone mat is a very important friend here. Okay. Look at how cute he is. And all we did was, like, you could do reindeers in all different colors. Sorry, I don't know why. I feel like I wish there was some way I could zoom. Okay, anyway, zoom in so you could see my tabletop better. And then we will pop him up. Or we could have laid them flat. Maybe that would have been better. And then, of course, there's some red and white twine, which is perfect for the season. So we'll just do that. Okay. Wouldn't it be cute to send your friends some homemade, handmade, I don't know what the best word is, holiday cards? Okay, so let's put that. We just need a glue dot. Having the right adhesive is key for everything. This is a beautiful, beautiful suite. Yeah. Okay. And then why don't we stamp something inside? There is a coordinating stamp set. So may all your days be full of cheer. I think that's cute because he's very cheerful, the reindeer. So let's do that. You can tell somebody had a lot of fun here. Okay, there was a little boy that came to my event. Oh my. I think he was like in grade 3, maybe. He went to town with that Wink Estella brush and my red ink pad. Okay, so let's see. The red ink pad might need to be juiced up after that excitement. You could even see there's ink all over the outside. Okay, I think we're good here. Probably should have done this first. Great. And ta-da! Those are the cards that I did as at my relaunch party this Sunday. So for those of you that couldn't come, I hope you still feel part of the fun, because I'm sharing all the things with you. And I hope it inspires you to get some of these great products. Of course, if you are already on, I see a lot of my Team Stick girls on here. Of course, you can buy for yourself with your 20% demonstrator discount. But if you're not a demonstrator and you're not ready to join yet, of course, if you're ready to join, I welcome you at any time. We have a very fun little happy community. Then you can shop with me. So any order $60 or more, and I always recommend shopping early. I know sometimes there's budget issues or you're trying to space it out, but the thing is, it's always kind of a while stocks last situation, because if they need to reorder, stamp it up, it might take time, the boat to come across and stock and everything like that. So whatever's available, grab it now, shop early. I did get all my catalogs out. If you had requested a catalog to be mailed to you, I think I even got them out on time. So you should have all received that early this month. And don't forget to use the host code if you're shopping, so that if you're shopping online, if your order's less than $200, use the host code so that you get the bonus shopping gift, as long as your order is $60 or more. If your order is $200 or more, Stampin' Up! At the present time gives you Stampin' rewards as well. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so Jennifer wanted to see a sample surprise box, so let me do that for you. Oh, no, sorry, it's all packed. It's all packed for lunch, laugh, and craft. I'll have to show you later, but it just gives you an idea. Like usually it's like a quarter pack of new DSP, half a spoon of ribbon, some embellishments, and some other little treats. Sometimes there's like some of the new card kit samples will be in there, or I don't know, all kinds of different things. So the surprise packet itself is valued around $30. So you're only paying $35 to be part of our exclusive membership group. Okay, so hope that answers your questions. Okay, have a great day. I am getting ready to do some more stamping at Swiss Chalet for the Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. There's like a brand new class that I'm doing. I don't have the flyer yet, but if you are local, October the 22nd, I'm having a Reliving Your Travel Memories class. And the Reliving Your Travel Memories class is an evening where all you have to do is bring your photos. And you'll use those photos and create a travel journal. And it'll be a really pleasant evening because we're going to learn about Morocco. So if you've ever thought about traveling, Morocco might be a place you want to check out. But even if you can't travel, you'll still get sort of just a little experience learning about Morocco. So it's a travel memory sort of class. Anyone's welcome. You don't need any crafty supplies. So make sure to register for that. You can go to my link tree to register. Okay, so that's it for now. Thanks for joining. Bye.